Hey y'all, it's your girl Tashondarenae. I'm back with another video. In today's video, I'm sharing with you an easy recipe for honey bun cake. It's very simple, and if you would like to see how I do it, please stay tuned. For this recipe, I'm using a classic yellow box cake mix, and you just want to go ahead and add that to a large mixing bowl. Next, you're going to add 4 large eggs. Next, you're going to add 1 cup of sour cream. Next, you want to add 3/4 cup of oil. I use vegetable oil. I did forget to add it, and so I'm mixing it up here, but I do go back and add the oil. I actually mixed it all up and actually put the cake in the pan before I realized that I hadn't added the oil. I knew it was kind of thick, but I couldn't figure out why. So now I'm going back and adding the 3/4 cup of vegetable oil. And now the mix is smooth how it should be. So I'm going to go ahead and spray my aluminum pan with Baker's Joy. Usually I would use a glass baking dish, but I am taking this to a cookout. I'm using a 10 by 10 size baking dish here. So mine is going to be kind of thick. If you want yours thinner, you can definitely use a 9 by 13. The next step is to add a layer of cake mix to the baking dish, and you just want to cover the bottom of the pan. Once you've added that layer, you can set the pan aside. You want to go ahead and get your brown sugar and cinnamon mixture together. I'm going to add 1 cup of brown sugar and about 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon. You can definitely do more or less cinnamon depending on your taste. For me, 2 teaspoons is the perfect amount. The cinnamon is not too overwhelming. And once you have it in the bowl, you want to just mix it together really, really well. The next step is to add a layer of your brown sugar cinnamon mixture. And you want to be sure to completely cover the cake mixture. I know it looks like a lot, but it does work out. So be sure to do a total layer of the mixture. And I didn't end up using the entire bowl. This is what I had left. Now you want to add the rest of the cake mix. If you're using a 10 by 10 baking dish as well, you should have plenty of cake mix to cover the brown sugar layer. When you use the 9 by 13 size baking dish, it does get difficult to cover the top layer, and that's why I prefer using the smaller baking dish. And once you have that cake mix in, you just want to go ahead and smooth it out over the brown sugar mixture, and it shouldn't be difficult at all. Just make sure it's smooth and to the edges. And once you have that top layer on, you just want to take a butter knife, or you can use pretty much anything, and just kind of make some swirls because you want that brown sugar mixture to go throughout the cake. And now you can just pop it in the oven, and your oven should be preheated to 325 degrees. And you just want to bake it until your cake is golden brown. I baked my cake for 50 minutes. While you're waiting on the cake to bake, you can go ahead and make your cake glaze. And this is a super simple glaze. You're going to use 1 cup of powdered sugar and 1/2 cup of heavy whipping cream. The powdered sugar may lump up, so you want to be sure to stir it really well. Next, you're going to add about a teaspoon of vanilla. And that's pretty much it for the cake glaze. And once your cake is done, you want to pour the glaze over the cake while it's hot. So fresh out of the oven, you want to pour the glaze on. Glaze should go on the cake thin, and as the cake cools, it does kind of not harden up, but it kind of crisp up like a glaze on a honey bun. Once you have the glaze spread on the cake, you are actually done. You just need to wait for it to cool down slightly. So that is the easy recipe for honey bun cake using a box cake mix. You can definitely use a homemade cake if you would like, but it's just so simple and it's very delicious with the box cake. No need in going through all that. And as always, if you're looking for a list of ingredients, be sure to check out my description box. I have it all listed there. This cake is highly requested. Everybody loves it. I hope you will give this recipe a try, and I hope you do enjoy it as much as my family and friends love it. If you have not already done so, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would love to have you be a part of my YouTube family. Thank you so much for tuning in to another easy recipe with Tashondarenae. Thanks again. Have a great day.